That song, dancing.
I need a misogynist.
Wow, that's.
I need a good misogynist.
I don't think that was the only one. Okay. Okay, so keep the full-length scripts because it's always good to refer to it. Okay. This right here is the one-act version. This is what we will be working from. Take a script, pass it around. Woo! This way. Yes. I mean, is this so God-like?
Yay!
You've got Nancy Jean. You've got Charlie, Peggy, Frank, Ida Wilson, 74. I'm not. What your 74 brain might be is not necessarily what my 74 brain will be. Yes, she is 8. But she's not. Right, sorry. But you're, that's like what 95-year-olds do. Okay. Randall is a handyman. Just a good old neighbor, okay? Just somebody that's along for the ride helping this lady. Vernon is a local businessman, again, 54. Listen, you put you guys in a suit, right? Velma.
You look 54.
Well, no, you're not gonna look 54, but I'm saying what your 54 is. How many people have parents that are 50?
Oh.
Okay, but so maybe the most your parent has is maybe a few streaks of gray. You don't have 50 lines in your sad like 54. Why are you videotaping everything I'm saying?
For memories, Miss Thompson.
It's gonna be a long year if you videotape it all. Velma, 63. Again, it's a presence. It's a presence. It's an age. It's a wisdom, and it's a nurturing that she's trying to express to Velma. And then Mesa. Okay, I've got to fill every part. Yes, ma'am.
She forgot about Ronnie.
Yes, she's cut. He's cut. Sorry.
Ooh, how is she gonna know that the president was shot, Miss Thompson?
Wait till you. It's all different. Okay, I'll take you as you want to read. Okay, if you've read certain parts and I've seen it, great. Keep reading more of it. But every part has to be filled. Okay, keep in mind something. I want you to hear this, girls. I mean, I don't talk to the boys because these boys are filling every part.
Hi.
Girls, you're here for a reason because you show a different level of dedication and talent, right? And passion. However, if Cameo shows me just a little bit more something than Riley does, and it makes sense, I'm casting Cameo. Doesn't mean you're not talented and you're not great and you didn't do a great audition. She just had a little something different. Not better, but fit the character better. Okay? All right. All right, let's do it. Yeah. Because you don't walk in and you're like in the kitchen. You know what I mean?
Casey stole my shoe!
I think it's only 4 of them in the big city.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Casey, where's my shoe? Can we play hot and cold to find it?
Yeah, sure.
Am I hot?
No.
What? Casey! I need my shoe!
I'd like to thank America
Give me
for making this day.
Forgive me, death.
It's gonna be one long montage of just us goofing around.
With no editing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like 42 hours long. Longest movie ever.
Speech.
I just gave you a speech. I thanked America for the tape. What else do you want?
Thank you. Found my shoe.
God, I such a...
I like that idea in making entrances.
That was my idea.
I love
For the record.
Well, Nancy Jean, you certainly did. Isn't he a beauty? He is indeed a fine specimen of a horned toad. Vernon, what are you doing out here?
Squirt! You found a horny toad? What are you gonna do with them?
Keep him a while, I guess.
Well, what do you think of the sign?
It's all right, I guess. But I'm not so sure, Vernon. If we're at Hank Masters, he ain't much of a Democrat. He isn't anything like my boy Jack.
Well, I should get going. You gonna let me put up the sign?
Oh, all right. Put up your old sign.
I heard this week that the president is coming to Dallas at the end of the month.
I know. I'm thinking I might try to head out over there.
Bye.
Good afternoon, Frank.
Afternoon, Wilson.
Chocolate chip are Charlie's favorite. I know, but I think she said peanut butter.
It's great.
Come on.
Dwayne hit a long fly to right field during recess today.
Great.
Needed a triple.
Great. Ain't nothing better than a long fly to right field.
Or left.
Or center.
Love that.
Let's say that's not okay.
I'll turn this down. Give myself a bit of a headache.
I like that.
Should be a little bit.
Mama?
But I don't know.
Whoa.
That was so hard! Mama!
Nancy Jean. Nancy Jean, are you hurt?
Mama, where's Charlie?
Stay right there. There's rocks everywhere.
Mama, where's Charlie?
Charlie?
Look around for Charlie.
Where's Charlie?
Charlie! No! Charlie! You stay here! Charlie!
Mama, do you see him?
Charlie! Charlie!
Do you think it'll snow this winter?
I'm trying to think.
Probably so. A couple of times.
I hope it snows on my birthday again. I like that.
No, Charlie. You're my best friend. I am having a harder time remembering. I love you, Charlie.
I love you too, Nancy Jean.
Keep looking at her.
She's gone!
She's gone.
You see him.
Please alert the authorities at once.
He is considered dangerous.
My God, just take them off now. Someone put, oh.
Oh, why'd you untie them? Why you take them off
Oh my God, let me step on that. Just wait.
What's the back end of your sword?
Our roller skates be like.
Yes, Daddy, go!
Aggie, have to be a quick lunch today.
Yes.
I think there's some ham. How about a sandwich?
Good.
Okay.
Oh my God!
Nice. I liked it.
What's my next line? Aggie, have to be a quick lunch today. I think there's some ham. How about a sandwich?
Casey, I think there's some ham. How about a sandwich?
I think there's some ham. How about a sandwich?
How about a sandwich?
Okay.
You remember Nancy Dean will be at Dayson's this afternoon. Anna's gone to Dallas. She thinks she'll stand along the parade route and see the president pass by.
You believe God is a woman.
Or
So much for one snack a day. You're pitiful. That's why we have no money in the theater department, because of your stomach.
Or did you want me here and him there?
Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
What do you take? Wait, so do I just stand right there? And then she just passes it by?
I think so. Watch her exit. Yeah.
Mama, did you hear Coach Taylor?
All right. So push that back. Pull that forward. And where's your glove gonna be? What hand? This hand?
one, yeah.
So you're gonna lay on it.
And then which way should I face? This way or that way?
He needs to have his left hand under him. Because when Danielle rolls him over, it's going to dislocate his shoulder.
That's so close to the edge.
How about like this? Well, yeah, but. So. Head this way.
But doesn't she roll me over?
Legs like this.
This
No,
is the weirdest
there
thing
you
I've
go.
ever seen.
No, put your head that way. And then your left hand can be where like this. So you
She has
can
to
pull it
roll
through.
him over though.
When Danielle rolls him over, it's
But doesn't she roll me over?
You look like you're doing wrestling moves.
Oh no, that is too much. Okay, this is taking way too long, and it's getting awkward.
You have to stick your leg out and then come forward.
Like do this.
Yeah, it has to be all at once.
guys, a little bit more violently.
Okay.
Elena's gonna turn around and be like, guys, let's go. Come on, we gotta do this. But look at her right now. Look at her.
Shameful.
Like literally right after this. And then she's gonna yell at us for being slackers.
Get to work! I've been sitting here for 40 minutes!
As it should be.
Okay, let's run it. Is that Christmas?
That was not what I wanted!
Flackers.
Ready and go!
Get to work! I've been sitting here for 40 minutes!
Freak on your yell!
Bigger. Grayson, why don't you
Y'all just say thank you on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you!
There you go.
Thank you.
How did Charlie die?
Oh,
Car crash.
How did Charlie die in a car crash?
You know what? He didn't have his seatbelt on. And he flew out of the window. But Nancy Jean had her seatbelt on, and so she stayed in the car.
And so now there's also a program.
So you gotta keep your seatbelt on.
Nancy Jean was lying down in the car.
Aiden, drop rider. You're pulling back in those strong ends. He's a famous rider, and you're the only one doing it. Oh, totally.
You stopped.
Yeah, I did.
Look, you did this and grabbed the box. Here's what I want you doing. Oh, why don't you put
So completely turn around.
yeah, entrances with energy, Frank. Your first entrance, dead. I know all your, what is the first word? Morning, afternoon?
Afternoon, Miss Wilson.
Afternoon, but you've got to punch anytime. Hi, Jenny. Anytime you start a scene, your energy has to be punched. Too early standing there, Aiden. Oh, you came in and you looked at him and then said, "Hey, Daddy," right? So come in, look at the frog. Oh, hey, Daddy, because your timing is great, but you're staring right at him, and you would have said it earlier. Jesse, don't pull up a light faster than fade out. Frank, if you come in early on her, it's okay. Just watch her and let us see how sad the house is because of her depression. And you came in and you're like, "Oh."
Oh, God. It's so annoying.
So it's fine. Just come in and
Yeah.
watch her and be like, "Oh, here's my life," you know. Excellent. Lights for Ida's house. I fixed them. I don't know what hooligan is messing. Somebody pushes buttons and thinks it's fun, and it screws everything up. So I reprogrammed that. Like, Cameo, reach to her on, "I love you." Hey, lady, turn around. So you get ready to leave, and you're like, "I love you." I think you'd like, I love you." You've tried touching her, and she's pulled away. So reach out and then, but pull it right back. Okay? Great collapse.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. It was like you were almost to the ground. It was perfect. Music on death, quieter. So Posey recognized this. Aiden and Asher.
Oh, Total has a good idea.
Oh, what is
What
it?
was my good idea?
Music when the death scene.
We already. I just think it's weird.
It's weird to have it over them talking.
Just like over the monologues part.
It
Like I
makes
feel like
sense.
it'd be more. But I know we worked on it because it's weird. Not the volume. Just like having just music there feels like overkill. Like it feels like
I
you
have
put
a
music there.
So when did the music come?
I liked it when it was like when she was like Charlie, like that part, like when he dies, or like when the lights come up and she realizes.
But didn't we say that like it'd be more like powerful if the
That's what y'all
screams
think.
were-
Yeah, Miss Thompson, I have a proposition. I think I think it's powerful when it's silent. Can we
Yeah, me
try
too.
it
During the
without?
scream?
Yeah, can we try it without music?
Even
'Cause
for the
I think
period.
the
Oh,
music.
period?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I
let's do that
think the
today.
music takes
That would
away.
be
It
so
makes it
fast.
more cheesy when
Yeah,
they're doing
that's
the
it,
makes it
cheesy.
easy.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Aiden and Asher, slow down on the delivery of those lines.
After the car crash.
After the car
Oh,
crash.
yes, I don't
Really
know.
let the audience sink in and feel what you're feeling and saying, okay? Tolu, faster on Frank, you're here,
Yeah.
okay? Exit slowly, Tolu. You're a care. Every time you turn around, you're like, and you like hop and skip off stage, and I'm like, no, Frank. I don't know. More matter of fact, is she gonna be okay? You're saying, I don't know. I don't know. Drop it like, I don't know, baby, but we're gonna be okay.
Okay.
All right, that's all I got. So when I sat next to this lady at this conference, this whole conference was full of all of these theater teachers, and the room that I was in when I met her was just packed. And they had this whole talk to your neighbor time. I hate talking to people I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Is that you? I'm sorry. I do. Ty's like, why don't we ever vacation with people? And I'm like, we don't like anybody. So anyway, so I was talking with this lady, shooting the bull. Then we get talking, right? We get this play, fell in love with it, waiting for rights. Here's this car wreck, right? Which you brought to that attention, which was really cool. And I had read so many plays over the summer about what show would fit this class best and the personalities and what could we do. And the second I read it, I was like, this is it. It was just beautiful. And I knew y'all could pull it off. And so something I have failed at, because when this class starts, we get going. And there are 9,000 people that have 50 things to say, and we're talking and talking. And never once have I sat and prayed over this play. And we don't pray before we start rehearsing. And I can't tell you how much I have thanked God for this play and how much I've prayed for the play and prayed for advancing and prayed for the script when I was waiting. And yet this morning I was like, there's a nice fail moment. Kind of like when I took my kids to the Motley Crue concert.
I'm an uncultured Canadian, all right, Matthew?
So let's pray. And let's pray over this play. Let's pray over what we're doing. And let's just pray for what we're creating, what we need to work on. And for those of you who do take things to prayer, some of us have a void prayer life, and that's just part of being a kid, and that's part of being busy, and that's part of being an adult. You have people that that go to church, and maybe never pray because they don't believe in a prayer life. And I absolutely believe in prayer. And I know that God answers prayers, and I know He answers prayers in ways that we don't want. And I can answer that in my own life with things that have happened. So I encourage you, keep praying for this play. We know we want to advance. Bless you. But if we can move our audience, that's what matters. To create good theater, to put on a great show, and to walk away and say, I gave it my all. That's what matters. So let's pray, okay? God, thank you. For the first time as a group, God, I just come to you leading these students, and I just want to say thank you so much for Aileen and for her beautiful creative mind, God, and for the play that she created and that she has shared with us. God, thank you for putting that before us. God, thank you for passing it and proving that your time is not our time, as we waited and as I waited to know if we moved in one direction or if we waited for another. And God, you absolutely were faithful in showing us that if we wait on you, God, that you do answer, and sometimes not in the ways we want, but God, that you do always answer our prayers.
All I ever wanted was to see you smiling. I know that
Jesse, when you can, bring up Q1, please. So that we can figure out why. No, it all has to come down stage in front. Let's go. Moving down the front.
all-star crew. Paige Estes. Next will be honorable mention cast. And this is in no particular order. Oluwada Nisi.
This world is full of demon stocks and bombs and Bible traders. So I do the deed, get up and leave a climber and a sadist. Yeah. Are you ready for the sequel? Are you ready for the latest? In the garden of evil, I'm gonna be the greatest. In a golden cathedral, I'll be praying for the faithless. And if you lose,
Next will be announcing the all-star cast. Asher Azim, Sugar Ray.
everything's coming up.
Danielle Galaxy.
Friends are happy for me, or they're honeysuckle phonies. And they celebrate my medals, or they wanna take my trophies.
Best actress goes to Nadine Wardrobe.
And if you never know who you can trust, then trust me, you'll be lonely. Oh, are you ready for the sequel? Are you ready for the latest? In the garden of evil, I'm gonna be the greatest. In a golden.
And now the award for best actor. Matthew Pollard.
Everything's coming up.
In District 3rd place, Houston Cypress Christian School, Boot Track. For District runner-up, Tomball Concordia Lutheran High School, Diary Armstrong. And now your 2018 district champs, Sugarland, Fort Bend.
I love you all dearly. Thank you so much.
Love you too.
Do it again. Oh. I would like to propose a toast.
We're redoing
To what?
What do you think, Posey? To us being district champions.
That's definitely the first time that happened.
Get down, get down. Get down, get down, get down. Oh, keep coming, everyone get down.
Come here, she's gonna see you. Time to make our getaway, boys. She already saw y'all.
Oh, Lordy, girl! Get out of there! I'd like to know how you're gonna get somewhere without a key. Crazy. Is this legal?
Of course it is.
Who's in charge? If you are, then I know it's not legal. Because it was a movie, they will compare the acting to Sally Fields and Julia Roberts. So it's
absolutely.
And so you've either got to bring it and it'll be beautiful or it won't. What Remains, it's that play that I mentioned to y'all, the younger, I don't know if she was in teens or younger 20s, and she's an artist and she befriends someone, a grandmother age, and it's about the dynamics of the arts there. The Sin of Jasmine, Jane Eyre.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love that book.
So I've never seen it done on stage. So it'll either drag or it'll be beautiful.
It's kind of hard to do.
And to do that whole show in 37 minutes. Elephant's Graveyard. It's a fabulous play, but it's weird. It's like a circus, and they end up they kill the elephant.
So is there an elephant?
Make a Dumbo coming out.
Diary of Anne Frank, right? Voice.
We get to see that one.
Yeah, we'll see that. Voice of the Prairie, set time period. It'll either be great or I don't know. I've never seen it. And then a Village Fable, scenes from a Village Fable, and it's literally like fable stuff. So I don't know.
I require your kneecaps. Everything's really? Yeah.
That looks fun.
Stop.
Ready? Timothy, play Africa by Toto.
I hear the drums echoing tonight, and she hears only whispers of some quiet conversation. Hurry, boy, it's waiting there for you. Gonna take a lot to drag me away from you. There's nothing that 100 men or more could ever do. I miss the rains down in Africa. Gotta take some time to do the things we never
I know you see this. I know you see this. Easy money. Easy money. Easy money.
If we Casey, tell you if we win the state one, we're gonna get it, and we're gonna double like the
Easy money, easy money, easy money, easy money.
Exactly.
Throughout the experience of state, I was able to feel all the emotions one can feel in just one day. When I wake up, tiredness and fatigue was vibrant in my body.
Is this an English assignment?
I'm reading it like one.
As I ate breakfast that morning, I was satisfied from hunger. On our way to school, I felt both anger and sadness as my mom said something mean to me. When I got to school and on the car ride to the theater, I felt the sense of companionship with my theater class.
This is my very first year at district, and it was honestly very daunting. I have this very bad habit of isolating myself when I don't feel comfortable around new people. I really like the production class and people in it, but none of my friends in my main friend group are in the class, and it takes me a while to get comfortable with new people. I was really worried that at district, added in with the awkwardness I already felt, the nervousness I would be feeling would result in me completely isolating myself and not speaking to anyone for an entire day.
That's so bad.
I know, I'm so sorry. At district, I saw Miss Thompson yell more than I ever thought possible for her.
You love
The 1 hour rehearsal we had was really crazy and not at all the orderly rehearsing that I thought it was going to be. After the hour of pure chaos that showed me an entirely new side of Miss Thompson that I'd never seen before, we had some downtime in the dressing room. Frank really hooked us up with that room. I was sure I was going to do my usual routine and just fade into the background and not bother anyone while waiting for the first show to start. It was really nice, however, when the class really came together and began to encourage one another. I was really afraid I was going to be more of an outsider in class. Oh no,
I love it. It's okay. Because you're not. You're one. We're all one in this. I love you guys, man.
I got a calculator.
Let's get you too.
I got you.
You did not. You took my hand.
Oh, God, that was close.
He's right now.
Gabby, you run like a deer.
I've already been running around. I was running like this.
Hi. Hey, vote for Beto 2020.
Oh yeah!
you're gonna knock it over.
The judges were fabulous. All of them were like, tell me a story, take us on an arc, take us somewhere, let us see something we haven't seen. Yeah, which we have, right? And then crew-wise, just listen, Sarah, Jesse, where's Jesse? And Paige, today and yesterday, this theater's crew, Tristan, Nick, all the people, they will watch yesterday and today. 5 crew awards are given today, and they give them out. It has nothing to, so they will simply see who remained calm, made it work, made it blah, 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 blah. But, you know, that way they can recognize a few crew. Hey, it's gonna be a great day, and it's gonna be a great show.
Your mom.
There's our elbow again.
Welcome to our award ceremony for Division I State Championship. We're going to start with our all-star crew. The stage manager, Gabriella. Our honorable mention cast, playing Frank Atkinson, Matthew Posey. From The Scent of Jasmine, playing Charlie Atkinson, Asher. From Fort Bend Christian Academy, The Scent of Jasmine, playing Peggy Atkinson. The Scent of Jasmine, playing Nancy Jean Atkinson.
I made a sexual joke.
He goes, he's like, I saw your smile. He goes, I made a sexual joke.
I thought you were happy, Casey.
Nights flying down 10, nearly 2 a.m. Happiness begins. Days lifted